Welcome, guys, to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed the previous podcast. It's my first ever podcast that I did in that fashion. So I want to build up a whole series about things that are going on in my life, things that I think of, maybe something I read in a book, any type of thing that interests me. I'll be willing to share with you. I'm willing to share with you a lot of information, and I might go a little bit deeper into certain stuff. Because if I cannot share with you personal things, then you will also not be able to relate with me. You will not be able to relate with me. You will not be able to understand my story. And I think that it will be easier for you to flow with me if you understand my story. Because everyone basically has a story, but that's for another day, for another time, and for another season. I want to talk about discipline. And many of us don't have discipline. Success is amazing. Success comes to all of us that are disciplined. And discipline can only be achieved by repetition. Repetition. You need to master the art of repeating the same thing over and over. You need to master the art of having a routine. One thing I've realized is that many people want success, many people want greatness, many people want to be rich. They want money, they want cars, they want to run businesses, they want to do all kinds of things. They want to run ministries, but mostly business. They want to get A grades in school, but they lack discipline. I have read in books, and I've also seen in my short time that I've been here on earth, I've seen many great people falling. And I've always wondered, why great people falling? What's going on? Why would you have all of that and risk it for an affair? Or why would you have all of that and risk it for, more amount of money, for sex, for all kinds of weird things that people give into? And that comes down to one thing: discipline. Many people don't have it. Many great people lost their position. Many great companies lost CEOs. Many great churches lost great leaders. Many people that were supposed to live long and run large enterprises and achieve greatness lost all of it because of lack of discipline. You want whatever you want? Do you want to achieve that level of excellence? Unfortunately, it's going to be difficult, and you have to learn how to have discipline. There is no way that you can achieve greatness if you're not disciplined. Getting closer to God requires discipline. Having money requires discipline. When I was young, I always used to think that, not that I'm old now, but when I was young, I would think that for me to have money, then I need to make a lot of money. But I just realized having a lot of money is all about discipline. You knowing where to put money, how to multiply your money, having multiple types of investments and having multiple streams of income coming in every single month, and letting some compound and letting some work for you, not you working for money, letting some be in savings, having emergency accounts, having different type of accounts for different type of purposes. All of those things are disciplines. Like, you can literally get 10,000 today and you can use it all on clothes, or you can decide to be disciplined and be able to build a life that after the next 5 years or the next 50 years, or maybe the next 10 years, not 50. 50 is too extreme. Then you can be that person that you envisioned yourself be. For people to fly planes that are worth millions of dollars, for people to live in houses that are worth millions of dollars, for people to build businesses that are worth hundreds of billions of dollars, that are worth trillions of dollars. Do you think those people are just like you and me? Yeah, they have bones, they have flesh, they drink water, they eat food, but it requires them to be disciplined. Different mindset, different energy, different way of living life. Someone will be thinking about getting girlfriends and building relationships that are unnecessary, and a disciplined person will be like, I need to marry so that I can build a better business. I need to, like, everything you do is about your future and your destiny. It's not about ordinary stuff. It's not about random stuff that you want to go and endure, like, that you want to accomplish. So discipline requires focus, and focus requires information, and information requires someone that is knocking and seeking. Now, there's a verse in the book of Matthew that is very clear in the Bible that says, knock and the door will be open unto you, seek and you'll find. And I was like, knock and the door, seek and you find. And there are a lot of books in this world. The Bible itself is a book. And there are also a lot of books on finance, self-development. There are a lot of books on anything you can ever think about in this world. And now there's another scripture that says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Now, your thought patterns are the ones that are shaping your daily habits, because your thoughts will determine how you think of yourself, and the way you think of yourself will determine on what you act on. The reason why someone else is at a gym right now is because they know that they have to go and exercise for them to be healthy. But there's also another person that's like, I need to get fit so that I can have 6 packs and then all the girls will want me. The reason why there's someone else right now, the time you are maybe sleeping or listening to this podcast, there's someone else right now that's sitting somewhere at the bar and drinking and getting themselves drunk. Is a different reason from someone else that is now sitting in the office and working overtime, trying to work 2 jobs so that they can invest their money into things that can help them grow. There is someone else that is laying down, sleeping the whole day, and another one that is putting in effort. So discipline separates people from, amateurs, ordinary people, from CEOs, professionals, people that want to achieve great things. What is your vision? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Who are the type of people you want to touch? Do you want to die like your grandfather died? Do you want to die like your grandmother died? Even if your grandfather was rich, you can still be richer. There is always the next level. So you cannot give me the excuse of, oh, but my family is already rich. That's not yours. It's your family's money. You'd have to wait for people to die, and maybe that time you'll be 50 or 60 years old. Do you really want to enjoy life only then? And most of you maybe might not even have anything to start with. So that means now you need to be disciplined. Muscles are built up by repetition and discipline. Even if you don't feel like it, you go to the gym. Even if your body pains, you go to the gym. Okay? Money is kept by discipline. You know so good that you want to buy that new shoes, those new Air Forces, those new, that new bracelet, that new watch, that new iPhone or whatever it is. But do you have 3 times that money? Can you buy 3 iPhones? You should have a rule of knowing that, oh, I can only buy 1 iPhone if I have the money to afford 3 iPhones. That's discipline. Knowing that you have money in your bank, but you're not going to do it. You're not going to waste it on things that are not important. That's discipline. Discipline is sacrificing a short time enjoyment for long-term enjoyment. Discipline is you getting focused, locking in, doing your work, achieving your goals, and being the lame one and the boring one. And after 4 years, 5 years, you'll be the one that people say, that's my uncle, that's my aunt, and they're not even your family members. That's discipline. And discipline can only be achieved by a few number of people that decide to work hard. So if you choose that you want to be part of the 1% of people that are going to succeed, choose discipline. It won't be easy in the first maybe 10 days, 20 days. But once you do it for 30 days, trust me, it'll become part of your life. It'll become part of your life. No one just becomes great out of the blue. No one becomes powerful out of the blue. No one just becomes smart out of the blue. No one just becomes fit out of the blue. No one just becomes rich out of the blue unless they inherited it. And if they did not work for it, eventually, if they don't have advice, they might lose it all. That's why you see most of the lottery winners, all of the people that win money, gamblers and all those type of people, they end back at zero. Why? Because it's not them that work for it. They don't have discipline. There's no structure behind it. So stop comparing yourself with other people and compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Did you grow from who you were? Did you improve from who you were? Did you upgrade? And that will give you the answer. So it's you versus you. Discipline.